Hello everybody, I am All Around Gamer and I'm back with another commentary for you. This time we're going to be doing another life story. And this time we're going to be talking about my first kiss. That's correct. This guy managed to kiss a girl that wasn't a part of his family in any way, shape, and or form. Now, this involves Kate, if you remember her from my senior girlfriend / senior prom video. If you haven't seen that, check that out first because you're not going to know how I met Kate. So, we're going to kick it back to January. About, I'd say maybe 2 weeks into the relationship. And we were hanging out at my house one day, you know, cuddling and doing cute couple things that all the kids are talking about nowadays. And I was wondering when I should try to go in for a kiss and hopefully, you know, she would get the hint and hopefully I wouldn't mess it up. And, you know, I was sitting there, you know, we're laying on the couch, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, when is a good time to do this? How should I approach this situation? And what do I do when it comes to the interaction of two human beings' lips? What do I do with that? And I guess I had spent enough time pondering this question, but because by the time I realized it, you know, she had to go. So, we walked out, and, you know, I walked out to her car because I'm a nice person, but I don't have a car. Because I'm 15 at this moment in time. But, you know, she sat down in the driver's seat, and I kind of, like, the little step that there was on the car, I just sat on that. I always sit there, I don't know why. And we kind of, you know, we started chatting it up a bit, and instead of being, like, subtle about it, or in the movies and TV shows where they just know and they just go for the kiss, I wasn't even subtle. I just kind of looked, I was like, you know, never really had my first kiss. And I believe she said she hadn't had her first kiss either. And my brain said, okay, this is a good start. We got her on board. Now we just have to put 2 and 2 together and make 4 lips touching. And then my brain said, oh wait, how do you kiss again? Because I hadn't had a kiss up until this point. And I was really hoping that, you know, she would have at least some knowledge of kissing, because I sure didn't. And we just kind of stared at each other for a little bit, thinking, alright, what's next? What do we do? Someone give us guidance. And I just kind of leaned in and just went for the kiss, and like, you know, when people say, you know, it's like fireworks and time slows down, you know, that's what happened for me. Like, time slowed down. I completely forgot it was cold outside, and all that really mattered at that point was her. And I'm gonna sound so sappy, but I just, like, melted. It was like the best feeling I had ever gotten. And I forget how long we held it for, but it felt like an eternity, to be completely honest. And I remember, you know, released the kiss, and my body kept saying more. It's like, no, she has to go places later. And we just smiled at each other, and it was, I can't even, like, talk. And it was just, like, such a great feeling for me. Like, I felt so happy, and I went back inside, you know, I said goodnight, I went back inside, and I had just the biggest grin on my face. And I went to bed happy that night. And by that I mean I barely slept at all because I was still up thinking about that kiss. But that is it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share it. That really helps me get out to people. If your friends like it, tell them to reshare it because it gets out to even more people, and that's just completely awesome for me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there is a link in the description below. If you have a comment that involves questioning me, put it down in the comments section. I can look up the topic, see how well it goes. And if you have gameplay that you want to send to me, my email is in the description, as well as on the screen right now. This is All Around Gamer signing off. I will see you guys in the next one.